Good morning. Our readings are moving on to Daniel now as we move through the Methodist lectionary. And I wondered how many of you have ever found yourself in a difficult position at work or going into a new organisation, something that might challenge your basic understanding of how you want to live, your principles or your Christian beliefs. I'm stood out here on our beautiful countryside looking at a piece of building work that was part of the Industrial Revolution. A lot of our country has been massively scarred and changed because of the way our industrial society used it, but slowly and surely nature's taking back over again. But in human experience, quite often we get really violent things happen and we have to learn how to cope with those. Daniel gets captured by King Nebuchadnezzar, taken into court, and they're trying to enculturate the Jewish faith into the Babylonian society. And Daniel gets told, you've got to eat this food, and it really challenges him. And he says, well, I can't eat that stuff. I'm a Jew, I have a different way of eating. And of course, the problem is, the poor guy that's telling him he's got to eat this stuff, he's going to have his head chopped off if he doesn't follow the rules. Daniel finds a way of living with his principles and yet helping everybody around them. He does a deal with the head of Nebuchadnezzar's household and says, well, look, if you allow some of us to eat this food in this way and we're not any worse off and the king doesn't notice, will that work for you? And the head of the household says, well, yeah, it probably will. I won't get in trouble. You're happy, I'm happy. There's a link there. And of course Daniel does eat his food in his way and they thrive on it and they're healthy on it. And in the end, even though Daniel has been captured and put under the power of another individual, still he's able to hold on to his core beliefs through a negotiation with a culture that doesn't put the culture at risk and doesn't put his beliefs at risk. And I wonder what we can take away from that today as we live in our society, which is very much about consumption, as we live in a society where the rules at the moment are withdrawing so many of our freedoms. We live in a society where we're really struggling with some of the politics that's going on. How can we find a place for our Christian beliefs within that? And I think the story of Daniel perhaps suggests to us that we don't necessarily have to go at it like a bull in a china shop. Perhaps there's a way of ensuring everybody's happy. Perhaps there's a way of standing firmly on our Christian principles, but negotiating our place in society so that no damage is done, so everybody is okay with it. And actually, if we can do that and seed to be thriving, other people will come and join us. First, do no harm, I think, is where I'm coming from. But be happy, be joyful, be fully human in your Christianity. And that would be great for everybody. God bless. Have a great day. Amen.